Today we will discuss why solar power is considered only one and only an alternative for the electrical energy generation in India. Just you see, Indian electricity generation scenario 1950 at the time after independence only we have generation capacity 1500 megawatt. In 2014, we reached to 2,28,721 megawatt installed capacity. Now, 2021 August 7th, we reached the capacity is 3,84,000. This much of the generation capacity we are increasing. Out of that, you can see major role is thermal only. In 2014, 68 percentage, and 2021 60 percentage. So major role is thermal. We all know because by thermal power plants means fossil fuel is the energy source. So it is global warming is one main issue, and the availability of the fossil fuels day by day it is reducing. So the need of Indian electrical generation, what are the alternate sources? 2024 the target Indian government target is 5 lakh megawatt installed capacity of electrical energy generation units. 5 lakh capacity. So what are the alternate sources in India available, that we will discuss. First we'll see hydro. Hydroelectrical power is the first best source. This is our assumption. Different river basins with us. How we are calculating the maximum installed capacity means the sea level. From the sea level, what is the height? Suppose Ganga we selected. Gangotri, Yamunotri, Alakananda, Mandakini, the hill stations. Their melting of the ice will start from that height to the mass flow rate of the water. We know head difference from the ground to that hill station 3.25 kilometers something. So there is a maximum potential. Whatever the reservoirs we are constructing in between, wherever it is possible, by the reservoirs holding the water, we can generate the electrical energy. Maximum capacity is 1,48,701 megawatt only, not more than that. Already we installed 46,322. We all know, sir, construction of hydroelectrical power plants means it is a big land area involved. The rehabilitation of the peoples is required. If any failure of the construction also, it will create more headaches to the system. So more investment is required. Even though we are doing all these things, maximum capacity 1 lakh we can increase, not more than that. So this is not a permanent alternative for our needs, fulfilling our needs. Next, coming to the wind energy is also very good. We can put windmills on onshore, offshore, based on the height and velocity of the air movement. We can estimate in India maximum 48,565 megawatt we can install at present, whatever the capacity is there. We already installed 37,000. So it is also not fulfilling our need. Maximum 20,000 megawatt only we can increase. If we move to the onshore, maybe we can increase some more to 30,000, 40,000 megawatt. Huge in onshore we are going, then it is the investment cost is drastically increasing. Next, one more, you can see this is the windmills at TTD Tirumala hill station. How that is. Next, one more alternative is biomass. So with biomass, maximum capacity by gasification or cogeneration or any combustion of waste material, maximum we can move 25,000 megawatt. This is also not fulfilling our needs. So to fulfill our needs, substitute of the thermal power plants, because major power generation capacity that one only. If scarcity of the fossil fuels are increasing day by day, so the best source is solar. Why? India is a large solar belt compared to entire world, and high solar intensity. Suppose solar constant we are calling 1353 watt per meter square of the solar energy from the sun to the earth is coming. But that 1353 without absorption in the ambient, majority of the portion maybe in a global radiation means maybe in a noon time 1000 watt per meter square, or beam radiation means 700 to 800 watt per meter square, we can achieve in India especially. We can achieve in India. And also the solar day, length of the solar day is also high, and number of solar hours means number of days per year also high, more than 200 days solar days is available in India. So geographically by the latitude, uh, we have plenty of the solar energy with us. And the geographical area of the India 3.287 million square kilometers. Suppose 87% of the land is for agriculture or forest or housing, anything. In the house also we can rooftop type solar systems we can construct. For rivers also we can construct, upon the rivers layouts we can construct solar. Maybe 10 percentage of the land we utilized, 85 87 is left, only 10% also we can construct 8 million megawatt. So it will fulfill our next decades of the years of the needs if we are capable to harvest the solar energy. So that's why solar only the alternative for power generation, electrical energy generation in India. Maybe solar PV, or maybe solar concentrated system, or maybe so etc with the heat pipe based solar thermal systems. But why means this is the reason. Okay, thank you.